Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin bounced off the resistance level of the channel, did not manage the breakout yet. I think it will do at some point. That would at least be in line with my expectation that we continue the uptrend from here. At the moment, we don't do anything unusual. We're just continuing with the wave 2. The wave 2 so far, which is this yellow wave 2 here, was a bit short anyway. So as I said before, the 21.6k level is still a very valid target for a wave 2, as long as we don't break out of the channel to the upside. And this is what we currently do. I gave you before the 21.9k level as the first target. This is exactly where we currently are. We didn't reach it before here with this swing low. We turned around a little bit before. And the next target would be 21.6. It would be good to hold this level. And if we do not hold 21.6, then we're probably going to see the 21k level. That is the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. So where do we actually come from? This is the bullish scenario for Bitcoin. I still assume that we will continue the move to the upside. We can be a bit more confident, but of course, the lower we go now, the more into focus the bearish scenario gets. It's again, as more resistance levels you take out, the more confident you can be about a trend continuation to the upside. The more support levels you take out to the downside, the more into focus you will see the bearish scenario get. It's just how it is. When will we have some problems with this bullish scenario? In my opinion, first real warning sign would be a move out of this corrective channel to the downside. So we're currently in a corrective price channel in a WXY pattern. So the ABC I showed you yesterday was in fact an ABC. What happened though was an extension of this correction, so that you basically put this ABC in a W wave. Then we had a wave X to the upside, and we are now in a wave Y. The wave Y itself consists of an A, B, C. So we're currently seeing here probably this wave A to happen. There should then be a wave B to the upside and a wave C to the downside. The wave C to the downside should reach, based on the target for the wave Y, which is the 1-to-1 ratio of the wave W. Ideal target for that would actually be the 20.7k level, this dotted line here. So this is quite far away. Before that, we've got the 21.6k level as support, but I currently don't think this is going to hold based on a length of the wave Y. The requirement. And also, it's possible we hold the 21.6, and it would be good from a, let's say, bullish trend continuation point of view, but it's not absolutely necessary from an Elliott Wave point of view. From an Elliott Wave point of view, it would be, good to touch the 50% fib retracement here, 21.6, and then turn around to the upside. We could also reach the 61.8% fib level without a problem in a wave 2. That is the 21k level. So these are sort of the next levels I would watch out for, but based on the sub-waves here and the waves, I would assume there will be another wave to the upside here of the channel and a wave down that would then complete the wave Y. Because a wave Y is also a 3-wave move consisting of wave A, B, C. That is why it's always so important to wait for a signal, to wait for a breakout. Yesterday I mentioned to be more confident that this uptrend is continuing, we need to see a breakout of the channel. Even better would be a move above the wave B high. Now we didn't even break out of the channel, we touched the channel perfectly, and we're now again on the way down quite strongly, but that is part of wave A. Then we'll see probably a B and a wave C, not so steep. Based on the bullish scenario here, we can assume that the low was already in, but as I said before, we have just to be a bit careful. It's still a possible turnaround space here. The bearish scenario is still possible. I would only give the bullish scenario a 60% probability. And this might change as we go further down. Because then the assumptions will be invalidated at some point. I would already be I would already probably raise the probabilities again of the bearish scenario if we drop below 19.5k. That is the 88.7% fib level of that wave. If we get below that level, we just have to assume that this whole impulse is not going to work out. It would be a little bit too much of a retracement in such a subwave. It's possible, but it would just show the weakness still in the market. That would be below 19.5k. For now, we can still assume the continuation of the uptrend. We're not doing anything unusual. Yeah, in a wave 2 to only reach the 38.2% fib level that was here at 22.2k is a bit unusual anyway. It's a bit too short. Yeah, you would normally assume the 50%, which is the 21.6k level, or the 61.8, which is the 21k level. So we've not even reached them. Therefore, everything currently still in the current scenario. No need to change here anything. We're still in a wave 2 correction. Yeah, nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Yeah, nothing has happened so far. We haven't broken out of the channel, therefore no continuation of the wave 3. And if we break out of the channel to the upside, first of all, we need to get above this zone here again, the 23.3k level, the zone where we bounced off yesterday to the downside. Sorry. And we would need to move above the wave B, then the wave 1, which is at 24.3k. And then we can continue to move on in a wave 3, possibly to the area around 29 to 30k. That is currently how it's looking like, currently how I see the market. And be aware at the moment, we are still in a very, very early uptrend. Yeah, and the risk in a very early uptrend is that the trend can change easily again. So at the moment, without a doubt, we are in an uptrend. But of course, trends can change, and then we need to be able to adapt and be flexible. Therefore, we need to allow still for both options. As I said before, as I pretty much say in every video, yes, probability around 60% to the upside, but the 40%, they are still quite a lot of probability for another lower low for Bitcoin. Okay, and obviously this week we've got the Fed rate decision, so that will be something to watch out for, something very important. So we might see a little bit of volatility before that, especially in the hours before that is announced. Other than that, yeah, I think we are currently continuing to follow here this pattern. As long as you are in a pattern and you're not breaking out of a pattern, you are still in the pattern. That is what you have to assume. Only a breakout will define the further direction. That is exactly what we're currently waiting for. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update about Bitcoin. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.